Isn't it crazy how a single comment can completely mess up your vibe and ruin the rest of your day? You act fine, you tell yourself it's not a big deal, but it's all you can think about. Your mind doesn't drop it, your mind won't let it go, and you just think about it nonstop. You're not being dramatic, you're not oversensitive. Criticism has a way of reaching in and touching the tender parts of us that we already worry about, the places we don't feel good enough. And that's what I'm going to go into today. I'm going to give you 3 insights into the sting of criticism. Think of the last time you had a comment said to you or you read that stung, that hit deep and messed with your mood and your vibe for the rest of the day or days to come. What was the first thing that happened when you heard or read that comment? It's that punch to the gut. That gut punch is a threat to belonging. We're hardwired to be social, to be a part of community, of a group. And so it hits biology. It's not a weakness. It just hits biology. But something to try at this, when you get that gut punch after hearing a comment or reading a comment and it hits deep, take 3 slow, deep, belly deep breaths. In through the nose and extend your belly and out through the mouth and let it all out 3 times. Because that rush of heat that fills you up, that sting, that overthinking, it's not you being oversensitive or dramatic. It's just your brain trying to protect you. And do you ever notice how some comments sting way worse than others? That's because the ones that sting the most are the ones that are hitting insecurities we already have within ourselves. When the comment matches a fear you already have or something you're worried about being true, it feels like confirmation or proof of that worry or that fear. But criticism doesn't create insecurities. Criticism exposes them. It touches on the insecurities we already have within ourselves. So now that you know this, you can start catching yourself when you feel that sting, that gut punch, and ask yourself, is this something I'm already worried about? Is this a fear I have deep inside? Am I feeling like this is proving to me that this fear is true? Is it hitting on an insecurity of mine? Because when we don't catch ourselves and we let that comment sink in and touch those tender parts, what happens? We start going into story mode and we put meaning to the comment. So as you can tell, my voice is different. It's deeper, it's scratchy. And when I was young, in grade school and middle school, I got made fun of a lot. And to the point where I would go home crying most days and I never wanted to be called on. I didn't want to talk. And it became where I didn't want any attention on me. And even to this day, it's uncomfortable when I have attention on me. I've since overcome it. I'm doing this podcast. It took a long time because of that, but I've overcome it. But more recently, I had someone tell me that I suck at articulating, and it stung. It still hit that similar insecurity, and it stayed with me for a while. I created this whole story of my communication skills are terrible, and I need to do something about it, and something's wrong with me, and I need to fix it, until I did some other steps. But that's what happens. We create these stories. Our mind wants to make up a narrative to fit with the comment and to fit with, why do we sting? Why does it hurt? Why do I have this feeling? And we equate it to the comment. And so our mind wants to put it together and give a reason to it. And we have these insecurities and it's touching on those. And so our mind puts it all together and creates a story that, yep, this is proof of your insecurities. And it's not. It's really not. And so if we can catch the story early on, recognize what's happening, you can change the ending before you start spiraling and it takes over. What I try to do when I catch myself in story mode, I take my deep breaths, I recognize what's happening, I start talking to the friend within me, and I try to actually, so I'll rewrite the story, recreate the story in my head, but I also will sit with it in reflection to understand the comment because I want to look at the comment. I'm going to talk more about this in the next episode, but I use it in reflection because I want to think about the comment. Is it true? If I were to change it, would it push me closer to the person I want to be? Or is it something that would pull me away or something I don't want to work on or something that I'm actually proud of? And it's just that person doesn't like it or that person has an issue with whatever. Because remember, a lot of times haters are going to hate. Hurt people. But it's not fair to just dismiss any comment I receive. And so I do spend time in reflection to understand the comment and really look at it. And we'll go into detail more in the next episode on that.
Okay.
Gave 3 insights to the sting of criticism and also what you can do at each point to not let someone's comment mess up your vibe and ruin days or hours. Life's too short for that. It's not worth it.